Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Brandon Gaudin joined by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Lions in this matchup, but with how good they have been, it's not often that we can say they come into a game truly facing a challenge. But, Charles, that's the case this week.
Absolutely. What a challenge it is, because they're now coming into this one, and they don't exactly...
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And all of that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. This will be fielded at the 17. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Lions will take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. First carry for DeAndre Swift. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. 2nd and 6. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll work down inside the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And his kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, you get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Six yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man complete. It's Wheeler. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's at the 50. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
From the gun, here's Swift. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Looking to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3-0 after one on EA's. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run right here with Swift. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick here is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They'll start the drive with Murphy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They run again here with Murphy. Room here to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Back to throw. Fields flushed out right. That is caught by Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Here's Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now a dump off here complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he is going to have the Lions first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready, go. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Ready?
They're going to look to throw.
He's got Brown on the out route complete. On the move past the 40.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Nichols.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's Brown.
And he will get him up for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Lions are once again back in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So the drive winds ends up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they will be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates.
A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Gets past one man. 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Now it's Fields.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
And this one is incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
On 1st down, Fields.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
Fields throwing again.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is a half for not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
To throw is Fields. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Point after, right down the middle. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Able to slither by. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down.
Here's Fields.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
He'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it throws incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They run with Murphy to begin the drive.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this one too low.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Fields.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And Detroit getting set to go now. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Moore.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now Fields.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Fields now to throw.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
To the air again, Fields.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
A 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Throwing again is Fields.
And this one's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
The window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Now here's Murphy. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
On 4th down, Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Three-quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second and 11. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And unable Unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. A punt of 46, a return of 5.
From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On 1st down, it's Fields.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Fields.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee you quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Again, Fields. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. And this is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Back to throw. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Fielded at about the 28. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Fields. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
And out across midfield down to the 45.
They'll go with Murphy here on 1st down. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
Open man right side. It's Lamb. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And quickly they get to the line. Murphy running straight ahead. And room there to work it inside the 25.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. It's Fields.
Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
So out now come the Lions.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like, they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Check, pick, flick, yellow.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball's moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10. Dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. And that one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 2, Fields.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down, and the Lions will take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here now it's 2nd and 10, again for the 41.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
The 3rd down pass.
Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So,
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, 'cause he shot